Well, howdy there, Internet people. It's Bo again. So, today we are going to talk about former Vice President Pence and his campaign strategy and why it doesn't make sense. Pence has an amazing campaign tool. He has something that nobody else has, but he's not using it. And it's odd. It's odd. Because he has good advisors. They obviously have to recognize the political worth of this. But he hasn't brought that tool out of the toolbox. Okay, so let me start by saying this. I don't like Pence. I really don't like anything about him. I don't like his policies. I don't like his philosophy. I don't. I actually don't have many nice things to say about the man. That being said, by all evidence that we have seen, by all accounts that we've been able to get access to, he was one of the few that had power that didn't trade his country for a red hat, that didn't go along with the events of the 6th. And he could have. Now, I don't think that, I don't believe that if he had rejected the electors, that it would have really altered the final outcome. But I think it would have been much worse in that time when it's being sorted out. But he didn't do that. He's the one person who really stood in the way that day. And he's not bringing it up. And I know many people would say, well, he's not doing that because he wants to get the MAGA base. Yeah, I don't think the people who were chanting what they were chanting that day are going to vote for him no matter what. That seems super unlikely. And then there's this other thing. Recently, you've had all of the Republican presidential hopefuls out there saying, I would pardon Trump. Vote for me and I'll pardon Trump. I mean, I don't know what good that does politically. Anybody who thinks that's a good idea, they're going to vote for Trump. You're not getting any votes with that statement. Pence was asked the same thing. You know what he said? He said it was premature. We don't even know if he's going to be convicted. And that sounds incredibly supportive of Trump. But that's also a really good way not to answer that question. When you look at the evidence that's available from that day, and you look at his position, what he did, what everybody says he did, and you compare it to his actions and his campaign and not bringing that up, not being, I'm the person who protected American democracy. It seems odd. You're really kind of only left with two options. One is that he has his hands dirty somewhere and we don't know about it. It's a possibility. It seems unlikely given his actions that day. But you always have to entertain the unknown. And so maybe there's something out there that just hasn't come to light yet. The other option is that he's playing the long game. He is waiting for Trump to no longer be in the race. And then he will come out and be like, do you know who actually saved the republic? And I feel like he might be hoping for, I don't know, maybe some proceeding somewhere to reveal the extent of alleged deception by the former president. And I feel like he's hoping that once that comes to light and he comes out and says, I'm the one that wouldn't sell you out, Look at what's being discussed in this trial. Or he may be waiting for a criminal proceeding to move forward, so he doesn't have to say it. So he doesn't have to say, I'm the one who did it. So he doesn't have to toot his own horn. So it just comes out in the trial, and he looks really good and modest, which kind of fits with his personality. I think Pence might be playing the long game here. And if there are proceedings about the 6th, I feel like that's when this information is going to come out. That's when his campaign is really going to swing into action. Because right now, it's pretty mellow. They're not really doing anything. All he's doing is treading water when he could be swinging. And he's got a weighted glove. He has something that he can use. But he probably doesn't want to be the person to sink Trump. He's waiting for somebody else to do it. And then he can come out and explain, yeah, he was trying to engage in preserving his power over the will of the people, and me, I could not bear that. I could not sell out the republic. I think it's possible. I think it's likely, actually. Because his advisors know that that's gold. Politically, that's gold. And they're not using it yet. And it's not like they have any reason to wait other than to let somebody else take him down and then to come out. But it's just one of those things that has been bothering me because I don't understand why he's not using that. And this is the only reason I can come up with other than he's super guilty of something and we don't know it. Anyway, it's just a thought. Y'all have a good day.